I am Parva Purohit. I did my PhD with the heat hunting program from Southwest University. And the heat hunting program was collaborated with Merck, Spachem, and DuPont. Eventually, I explored my career with the generic drug discovery program, and eventually in Shivanka Research, I got that opportunity. So Shivanka Research is the organization dedicated for drug delivery, that is protein, peptide, small molecule, which usually it is known as 505B2s in United States of America. In Europe, it is known like an aberrase. So, and we are into the basic drug discovery. So we have full-fledged small molecule drug discovery program. Two programs are for breast cancer, which is a second largest expanding carcinoma in amongst the humans, and which requires an immense urgency. We are into interstitial cystitis and bladder pain syndrome. So that is virtually a dry space in the drug discovery. So our drug discovery has led identifying the path that how ICBPS occurs. We have been able to investigate a good amount of biomarkers into it. Again, it's a rare disease, and we have the molecule for which we are filing IND by next month. I would say we have to really thank to several of the predecessors organization who have invested their time and resources. The company like Sanofi, Pfizer, Novartis, even Shire, which was taken over by Takeda, who has, Shire has a good amount of a portfolio for rare disease. And learning out of which, this is our social responsibility as a scientist. And also, I see that there are interconnected aspects. So rare disease drug which are depending upon specific target, so the drug molecule will be much more exploratory. It can be explored in other diseases too. So lately, after COVID-19, repurposes of the drug that led us into exploring the area of a rare diseases program. And I believe that many of the known drug have capabilities to re-explore into the area of the drug discovery. For any industry, it is identified as a business case. So for any pharmaceutical industry to come up with a rare disease program, the very first thing is, what was the business case? Well, thankfully, our organization has various or a different thinking. Well, apart from the business case, the second important thing is how many known drug can be repurposed into it, as I said. And another thing is the patient population, because in India we do not have, or in many other countries except certain developed countries like United States of America, many European nations, they have a serious patient registry program, whereas as well as socioeconomic survey. So with the country like us, we'll have to invest time and resources in socioeconomic research, as well as the patient registry program, which we have very recently discussed in our previous session as how to explore patient registry program, and it has to be efficient. And there you need a government help. Now, a very important aspect is as I said, is about the business dynamics, because any drug discovery, if you see, that requires resources like 350 million to 3.2 billion. Now, if a pharmaceutical industry is putting that sort of resources, they would definitely expect the return. So we all, as a society, has to evaluate how we are going to sponsor or how we can get a involvement of a sponsorship into the drug discovery for rare disease. That will really help. So if we can really invent in country like India, if we can really identify or maneuver around the ecosystem to create the ecosystem that can really sponsor the research for the same, that will really help. First of all, this is very informative, because we came to know about, first of all, there are many types of rare disease, and as we came to know that only 5% of the known rare diseases are having the drug. There are rare diseases that doesn't even have a drug. The targets, newer target for the drug identification, plus many experts have relished their ideas about how to influence the governing system to help and bridge between the scientific forum, governing body, healthcare system, to interconnect and create the database. This is what we require at present moment for both the countries across, which is having 1/4 population of the world, to maneuver and reinvent the area of our interest. Well, there are various aspects. I see it as a platform that whatever research that we would like to highlight through Indo-US Rare. Also, we would like to connect with various governing and scientific bodies to understand the need, requirement, and the future research area. I would say that there are various components, as I explained, as like drug discovery and drug delivery. These are two important aspects. I just give you an example that one of the drug in Gaucher, it's a wonderful drug that treats the Gaucher, but it has several patient compliance issues. So that if you can really make even a known remedy a better or efficient, that it would be a good service even to the country like India. So across globally, across the border, if we can identify right expertise and can collaborate in a better way through Indo-US Rare, that would really help not only just a industrial growth, but our society growth also. That would be to treat or to identify the better cure for rare disease.